In this video, I'm going to spend $300 upgrading a subscriber's FC Mobile account. My goal for the upgrade is to pack and buy the best players possible to help them on their FC Mobile journey. Now that Team of the Season is out, I'm hoping today could be a huge upgrade, but with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, here we are on my subscriber's account, and as you can see, they have a 107 overall team. And for the most part, this team is really good. They have the new Bellingham that was released, they have Garrincha, Camavinga, Del Piero, a lot of great players, but I think with the $300 we spent today, we should at least be able to get them to a 109, potentially a 110 or 111 overall. So as usual, the first thing to do is to buy some FC points. I just bought 20,000, plus I just bought another 10,000. We're going to be spending these 30,000 FC points on all the crazy packs that are currently in the store, but before we get into that, I just bought the Premium Star Pass, which has a massive player in it, which is that 110 overall Mateus. So we're going to collect it. They almost completed it all the way, but we did that for them here. We're going to get FC points out of here, Mascherano's, gems, and of course the Mateus card that should be incredible in game and will slot right into their team. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit off today. I have horrible seasonal allergies, but this is the pack. Mateus, we even got Carragher, Torre, and as I said, a bunch of other great things. So right off the bat, we're going to have one upgrade for the team, but now I just bought the season end celebration. In this, we're going to get a couple players here, but the most important thing is my subscriber is going to get rewards over the next couple weeks. But first, we have a 104 to 109 pack. Can we get someone good out of here? It's not looking like it. This is actually from the Ligue 1 Team of the Season. Currently, whoa, 105 rated Fofana. I didn't even know he was in Team of the Season, to be completely honest. We will take it though, because he could be used for some shards. But as I was saying, my subscriber is now going to be able to get a free reward for the next couple weeks, with the final rewards being pretty insane. So we already claimed the 104 to 109. We now have a 99 to 105. Not likely we get anybody crazy. Yeah, we get Baleba. And then finally, we also get a Mascherano, and that's going to be it. The next thing to do before getting into some store packs is to open up the welcome packs here. So we're getting, I believe it was 104 to 109 guaranteed, and then we will also get a 105 to 109. So who do we get? Center mid or center back? CDM. Okay. This is from the Dutch league, so this is going to be the old Team of the Season. I was thinking, is that Gravenberch? But it looks like this is only for the old Team of the Season. So let's get into the second welcome pack. We're going to get a guaranteed 105 to 109. Crossing our fingers, EA, please. We get, wait, is that Stoichkov or Shevchenko? 105, 6, 107 rated Shevchenko, and we haven't even gotten to the store packs. That is a great pull. So we haven't done much, but we already have a couple upgrades to add to the team. So we have Mateus there at right center mid, and I'm going to put Shevchenko in for Del Piero. Del Piero can probably go at center attacking mid. I think he would fit really well there. We are going to be a lower rating, but it will work out in the long run. But now that we've bought everything you could buy aside from store packs, it's time to get into the store packs. We're going to start off with a guaranteed 102 to 109 that will also give us 80 shards. Very important because we should be able to get a good player after all the packs today from the event. So we get USA, left back, I can't remember his name. I know a lot of people say he's actually pretty good. Robinson, 105 rated. That might be an upgrade for the team, so we will take it. But let's now get into the two guaranteed 104 to 109 packs. Crossing our fingers that out of these smaller quote-unquote packs, we are able to get 107 to 109s. That would be crazy. We get England, wait, Declan Rice, 107 rated, right? 107 rated Declan Rice. That is a crazy pull. We might have to change the formation to allow him to fit in, but 107 rated is a big player. I asked and I received, so I'm already happy, but let's see what we get here out of the next 104 to 109. Is it going to be Declan again? Center attacking mid this time. Forest, I'm not familiar with most of the Forest team. 104 rated Gibbs White. So right away, those packs were decent, but we're now going to get into a tradable pack because I really want us to get some coins. So a guaranteed 103 to 109. Can we get a big player here that will sell? I was hoping for Dutch. Center attacking mid. Okay. When you see Dutch, it could be Van Dijk this week, and it could also be Hullet. Instead, though, we get Kluivert. So 44.8 million, not the best, but we will take it. We now have two guaranteed 102 to 109 tradable packs. If we get a 105 plus out of one of these, that will be like 1 billion coins. We get England, goalkeeper from Burnley. I actually have no clue. 103 rated Trafford. 91 million coins for him though, so that's very good. Let's now get into pack number 2. Can we get a similar high coin player here? We get French, okay. Center back Saliba. No, okay. Burnley again. How much does he go for though? 45 million. Next, we have 2 tradable 101 to 109s. I'm going to open up pretty much all the tradable packs this week so that we could get some coins. We get 21.8 million. We now have a 100 to 109. I don't know why. I thought that one was 2 packs, but it just said I've opened both, so whatever. We get England here. Striker. There's no icon, right? Yeah. Birmingham had a great run this year. Stansfield, 44.3 million. But with that, we're now done with all the big tradable packs. It's time to get into the other big untradeable and tradable. This one, we're going to go for all 8 at once. We're guaranteed a 106 to 109. Can we get a massive tradable player so that we could go and add upgrades to the team? So who are we going to get out of here, EA? Can it be a big one? We get French, Saliba. Yes, it's going to be William Saliba. He's got to be a couple billion coins. That is a great player. I might even consider keeping him, but I think we're going to need the coins. How much does he go for though? 1.3 billion. And we probably got another 100 to 150 million in other players in there. So that was a very successful pack. We will take it. Let's now get into another big pack, except this time it's going to be untradeable. 104 to 109 and then 2 103s to 109s. Can we get another 107 plus? So far we've had pretty good luck, but we've yet to get a 109 rated. No, we're going to get a 105 rated left wing from Brentford. I don't remember his name. Never mind, not even 105, he's 104. Luckily, we do have a guaranteed 105 to 109 pack here though. So let's get into this one. I'm excited. Once we do this one and one other, we will check the team, see what upgrades we can make. But who do we get? We get Belgium, goalkeeper from Forest. Oh, it's going to be Sels, right? I think his stats are really good in game though. 105 rated. He should be an upgrade for my subscriber, and yeah, I mean, look at those stats. Almost all 120 level stats. He's actually a great keeper, so we are lucky to get that. But let's now get into the big one, the guaranteed 106 to 109. This one, if we're gonna have a shot at a 109, it will likely be this one. Can we make it happen, EA, please? Yes, center mid. Center back, Van Dijk, no shot. 108, right? Yes, 107 rated Virgil van Dijk. And the thing that makes this so good is my subscriber told me before this video, they are a huge Liverpool fan. This is probably one of the best pulls we could have gotten for them. 107 rated big man Virgil. So out of those packs that we just opened, we got tons of great upgrades for the team. I just switched the formation to 4-3-3 holding. We're going to put Declan Rice there at CDM. We could put Saliba into the team, but I think he's actually going to be more useful being sold for 1.3 billion, so we will leave that. But considering we packed both of these center backs for the current team of the season, we have already gotten very lucky. But Van Dijk goes in there, 108 rated. Sels is going to be our new goalkeeper. He will be a great upgrade to Tim Howard. And this is now our new starting team. So right now the team is looking pretty good, but we still need more players for upgrades and hopefully more good players out of packs. So we're now going to get into a bunch of these 101 to 109 guaranteed packs here. Hopefully we could get some big players out of here and then players for exchanges. So who's going to be in the first 10 that we do? No way. Okay, I was about to say, if we get Virgil van Dijk again, that would be crazy. Every time I see Dutch, I'm just hoping for Hullet, but unfortunately the best player we got is 103. And something that's unfortunate as well is for team of the season, it looks like they actually reduced the amount of shards you get for 100 to 101. So you really want 102 pluses to get the most amount of shards possible. So it's a little bit worse than it used to be, is what it is. Who do we get here? We get Japan, CDM. From Leeds. Actually, I have no clue. I've never even heard of this player. Tanaka. Once again, not a great player. We need to get better players out of here. Let's get into the third bundle. EA, can you please give us a good team of the season player to add to the team? They currently need a better left wing. It's going to be the same player again. Okay, we'll just skip it. As I was saying though, they do need a better left wing, which we can do by selling some players and then using those coins. But I would like to pack. There is a Diaz currently out. That'd be crazy. We get center back from Forest. Okay, I'm not sure who this is, But 105 rated Milenkovic, we will take it. He will be used for shards, and then we also get Gibbs White as well. Once we get a better left wing though, and then have a bunch of Mascherano's to rank up, it should be pretty easy for us to get them to about 110. 111 might be a stretch though, and in this pack, we're not going to get anybody crazy. It's going to be a 104 rated James. I feel like they really nerfed these packs in the past couple events. These used to be crazy, like the Thunderstruck event, they were amazing, and the events after that. But now it's like you could barely get a 105 plus out of here. We got, unfortunately, a 104 this time, but we will take it. Alright, so none of those packs are crazy, but I did exchange a bunch of those players for tons of shards. We now have something like 800 shards, which will allow us to get many different players from the event. So now I have to make a decision on what positions I should really upgrade. Of course, one of them is going to be center back, and for now we could actually put Saliba in there because he will be an upgrade for that. And then probably the most important one is left wing. Now I have picked out a couple players that I think will do well there, but before we do that, I just remembered they do have new player exchanges for coins. So because I already sold off all these players, I'm going to claim 330 million. We're now at 460, and we're going to go into the exchange here, and we're going to open up one of these coin exchanges for a guaranteed 104 to 109, take a couple more chances or a couple more shots at getting massive players, and then we could go and exchange players in the exchanges. So unfortunately, we start off with a 104 rated, not good whatsoever. Who do we get here out of the second one? EA, please. Can we get a 107 or higher? Wait, left back, I believe he's 106 rated, which will be an upgrade for the team. Yeah, 106 rated. So overall wise, he will be an upgrade to Cucurella. I'm not sure if he will play better for this person than not, but we will have to see. Pack or exchange number 3, we get Sweden this time, right wing, Forest. I'm not sure, but I don't think they're high rated. 104 rated Elanga. Let's get into the 4th exchange. We might be burning some coins here, but it is what it is. Who do we get here? EA, please. We get England. Okay, promising. Center attacking mid. Chelsea Palmer. Is he like 106? 105 rated Palmer. Very good. Here is our final exchange though. Can we get a massive player to end off? Wait, never mind. Caicedo. Okay. I think he's a 105 as well. I could be mistaken. Never mind, 104. So we did get one upgrade for the team out of all of those packs. We will put him there at left back. But now it's time to use some of our shards in the exchanges here to get some players. And of course, we currently have the Premier League and Liga and Team of the Season out, so we don't have tons of options. But as I said earlier, my subscriber is a Liverpool fan, and luckily for them, there are quite a few Liverpool players here in the exchange. We of course have Mo Salah, but of course they currently have 106 rated Garrincha, so there's no real point in getting Salah. There's Dalglish, but we currently have Shevchenko, which is pretty good. There's also Trent, but they actually told me don't get Trent, so I'm not going to touch him, which really leaves me with one player that happens to fit the exact position that we need, and that is Diaz. Now, of course, Diaz doesn't have any great traits like finesse shot that would help him out, but if we're going to be real here, he has 4-star skill moves, a 4-star weak foot, 127 pace, which is 6 more pace than the Thunderstruck Mbappe. He has 126 dribbling, so he should be a cheat code, and 114 shooting. I think this card is going to be insane, and either way, because he is a Liverpool player, I think my subscriber will be happy with this. So let's get into it. 108 rated Diaz. I'm a bit surprised that they gave him this high of a card just because he hasn't been one of Liverpool's, I would say, standout players. Like, if we're being real, I think Salah deserves maybe a 109 for his like Ballon d'Or level season, but 108 rated Diaz, he has been added to the team. He's going to go in there at left wing. We are currently at a 108. Okay, so I just spent some time doing the math, and I think we could get to 111 overall with this team and rank ups. Now, of course, I could spend the remaining FC points on packs, but instead I'm going to spend them on Mascherano's. And instead of selling Saliba, I'm going to rank him up, and if my subscriber wants to sell him and buy other players, they can. But with that, let's now start ranking up players. Pretty much everybody has to be at least purple rank, and we should get to 111 overall. So Diaz is now purple rank, and we should be at 109 with that. Yes, we are. Shevchenko is now purple rank as well. And really quickly, I'm going to put Cucurella there back at left back because he will save me 2 Mascherano's. He is now purple rank as well. So is Van Dijk. And with that, we're already at a 110 overall team. That's crazy. Saliba is now purple rank too. So is Rice. Same with Sells. And finally, Klaus is blue rank, which should take us up to 111. Yes, it does. So we started started off this upgrade with a 107 overall team, and we have ended it with a 111 overall team. This might be the best upgrade I've ever done. Now, to be fair, there's still some positions that might need a little bit more upgrading, like the goalkeeper can be a little bit better, same with the 2 fullbacks, but every other player in this team is very good, very meta. Maybe they could go for a better striker as well, like a Kenny Dalglish, but regardless, I think this team is incredible. I think my subscriber will really enjoy it, and of course Saliba is tradable, so they could always sell him and buy other players as well. I also left a couple other team of the season players to be traded in so they could get some more shards and maybe buy another player, we will see. But regardless, I think today has been a great upgrade. So with that being said, if you'd like a chance of me upgrading your account, make sure to follow all the steps in the pinned comment down below. But with that being said, if you enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.